Hello! In today's video, we shall learn in detail about rust disease. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding about the symptoms of rust disease, life cycle of rust fungi, a brief account of Puccinia graminis, and control measures of rust disease. Let us begin with the introduction to rust disease. Basidiomycetes are a class of higher fungi which are parasitic in nature. They grow on living hosts and cause various plant diseases like black rust of wheat, loose smut of sorghum, etc. Rust are fungal plant pathogens of the order Puccineales. Some rust species are heteroecious and require two unrelated hosts to complete their life cycle. One is the primary host and the other is the alternate host. Example, Puccinia graminis prefers Triticum aestivum, wheat, and Berberis vulgaris, barberry, as its two host plants. Some rust species are autoecious and require only a single host to complete their life cycle. They commonly attack asparagus and coffee plant. Rust fungi have different spore stages in their life cycle. The morphological and cytological diverse spore-producing structures are Pycnidia or Spermagonia, Acea, Eurydineae, Tilia, and Basidia. Rust fungi show three basic life cycles. They are macrocyclic, which has all spore stages, demicyclic, which lack eurydineal stage, and microcyclic, which lack basidial, pycnial, and acial stages. Rust fungi cause spots and blisters on leaves, canker and galls on branches of stem. Rust causes severe damage to agriculture, horticulture, and forestry. Next, let us look into the symptoms of rust disease. Rust disease is characterized by a rust color on plant leaves and stems. On the lower surface of the leaves, spore-producing structures called pustules develop. They contain a number of microscopic spores. The color of the pustules vary depending on the rust species and the types of spores formed. They may be orange, yellow, brown, black, or white in color. Rust fungi grow intracellularly and make spore-producing fruiting bodies on the surface of the affected plant parts. Affected leaves get distorted, turn yellow, chlorotic, and defoliation occur prematurely. These fungi cause spots and blisters on leaves, canker and galls on stems. Plant becomes stunted and growth is retarded. The fungi interferes with the photosynthetic activities of the plant. Deformities or hypertrophy of affected plant parts are seen. By the way, if you're getting some value out of this video, please like and share this video so that all of us can learn, unlearn, and relearn together. Also, please consider subscribing the channel and press the bell icon to get instant notification of all the upcoming videos. Next, let us learn about the life cycle of rust fungi. Rust fungi are obligate parasites. They grow on living host. Infection begins when a spore falls on the surface of plant and starts germinating within the host. The fungal mycelium is well developed, septate, intercellular hyphae. The tip of the hypha forms an infectious structure, a pressorium over the stoma. The fungus grows in the mesophyll cells and forms branched haustoria which penetrates the cell wall. The mycelium passes through two stages, the monokaryotic primary stage and the dikaryotic secondary stage. Rust fungi have several spore stages in their life cycle. Spermatia or pycnospore serve as haploid gametes in heterothallic rust. During mating, the dikaryon phase is initiated by the spermatia, which gives rise to the acial, uridineal, and teleal stages. Aciospores are dikaryotic asexual spores. Uridinospores or uridospores are dikaryotic vegetative spores that repeat themselves. They grow well in humid conditions and at temperature between 15 degrees to 25 degrees Celsius. Infection occurs within few hours or within a short period. Telutospores are dikaryotic spores. The nuclei of the dikaryon fuse and undergo meiosis. They are resting spores and on germination produce basidia and basidiospores. Basidiospores are haploid ephemeral spores. They are carried by wind in spring and frequently infect the alternate host. Next is a brief account of life cycle of Puccinia graminis. For Puccinia graminis, the primary host is the wheat plant Triticum aestivum, while the barberry plant or Berberis vulgaris is the secondary or alternate host. The life cycle of Puccinia graminis can be completed only when both the hosts are present. The uridospore and telutospores grow on wheat plant. Basidiospores grow on soil. Pycnospores and aciospores grow on barberry plant. Uridineal stage on the primary host wheat plant is formed by the infection of aciospores. The binucleate uridospores are formed in groups called uridosorus. Towards the end of the growing season, from the uridia develop telutospores. Black raised streaks develop on the leaf sheath and hence the name black rust. The telutospores show karyogamy and represent the reduced diplo phase in the life cycle of wheat rust. This is called the resting stage. During favorable condition, they give rise to the basidial stage, forming the basidiospores, which are uninucleate haploid structures. These spores, when carried by wind, infect their alternate host, the barberry plant. The haplophase has two stages, pycnidial stage and ascidial stage. Plus and minus strains of pycnospores are formed. Spermatization takes place. resulting in the formation of dikaryotic hyphae that form acidospores which germinate after infecting the wheat plant. We have already learnt in detail about the life cycle of Puccinia graminis in one of our previous videos. You can watch the video for complete understanding of the topic. Finally, we shall look into the different control measures of rust disease. Rust disease can be controlled by growing resistant varieties and rust-free plants. Alternate host plants should be destroyed. Appropriate fungicide should be used. Farm weeding can help eliminate the weed that serves as an alternate host. Pruning helps enhance air circulation and thus prevent moisture accumulation on leaves. Rotation of crops may prove useful in some cases. Proper irrigation at proper intervals will reduce infection. High humidity favors the germination of rust spores. So today we have learnt in detail about rust disease. I have some practice questions for you. Please share your answers in the comments section below. You can pause the video and write down the questions if you like. Thank you so much for your time and participation. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider subscribing the channel and press the bell icon to get instant notifications of all the upcoming videos. Also, if you want to discuss any particular topic in biology, please mention that in the comments section below. I'll see you there. Goodbye. All the best.